My son is a good kid. And I'm not just saying that to be an overprotective parent. Anyone who knows Will can tell you the same. I mean, he's been making good grades, top of his class, even getting awards. Naturally, I was speechless when I got a call from the principal telling me that my son would be temporarily expelled because of vandalism. I mean, it couldn't be my son, not my Will. But they had video footage. In fact, it wasn't just their cameras. It was from Will's very own social media. I watched it at least a dozen times, looking at my own son as he tore off a soap dispenser from the wall of the school bathroom, holding it up like a trophy, laughing with his friends. But how could that be my kid? It didn't feel real. I'll handle this and make sure it never happens again, I promised the school. Back home, I gave Will a tongue lashing. How could you even do this? It's not only disrespectful to the school, but also to me. I raised you better than this. It's not a big deal, Dad. Everyone's doing it. I took away his phone, infuriated that he would even dare to make that excuse. It felt like I was talking to a stranger. I was so upset that I tried to convince myself that it was a forgery, but then I found the original video he had posted, and I felt my stomach twist in knots all over again. Clicking on the hashtag led me down a sickening rabbit hole. This wasn't just affecting one or two kids, it had gone viral all across the country. Each act of vandalism was worse, each parent I talked to resonating this same sense of disbelief. It's a seductive power of online fame. They'll do anything for a like nowadays, another parent said in one Facebook thread. They could be worse, a mom in Michigan said. I don't see how. Well, your kids are just following the latest trend to be popular. I'm pretty sure my daughter got possessed doing the mirror challenge. She answered back. The mirror challenge? Is that a different name for the same thing? I asked. No, this is far worse. I don't even trust my child anymore. It's like the damn prank changed them. What exactly do they do? I don't know the full details, but they say kids who watch the videos are changed afterward too, she warned. That night I went online to see if I could find any videos related to this new challenge, but I couldn't find a thing about it. I was starting to think maybe she had made the whole story up. Casually I scrolled through my feed, trying to put this ordeal behind me. And then a video popped up, one that caught my attention immediately. It was a still image of a shard of glass on a tile floor. A young boy holding his camera down to get his reflection in all the tiny sharp pieces. Suddenly the video reversed. The glass flew up in the air and reformed on the wall into a mirror. It was going so fast I could hardly see what was happening. Then the bathroom went dark. A caption popped up on screen. Things you need for the mirror challenge. Room must be pitch black. Turn off flash. Glass must be completely clean. Do not touch. Bar of soap. Courage. And then it seemed like the camera moved a little, and the figure was standing near the mirror itself. Step 1. Stand directly 4 feet away from the other side. Step 2. Take a selfie. Make sure the reflection can't be seen. Step 3. Use soap to carve a name on the glass. Don't use yours. Step 4. Wait. The video remained perfectly still for 10 seconds. I almost wondered, had the image frozen? Then abruptly the light came on and the mirror shattered. For the briefest of milliseconds, I saw a second figure in the image. Then I heard the kid laugh boisterously in shock. And then it was over. What the fuck had I just witnessed? I paused the video frame by frame, making sure I hadn't just been seeing things. And sure enough, there were now 2 figures in the bathroom. One looked almost like a shadow of the first boy. Was it just a filter? Or a trick of the photography? It unsettled me to look at. Closing the app, I put my cell aside and I turned over, staring towards my own bathroom and the mirror within it. People change after they watch it. That had been the warning I was given. What did that even mean? Nervously, I got up and I closed the bathroom door. For some reason, I didn't feel safe with the mirror staring back at me. I even turned the other way, not wanting to face it. Somehow I managed to get sleep. My dreams a mixture of strange images themselves. I kept seeing myself standing over my son's dead body, blood pouring out of every direction of his corpse as I held a broken piece of glass in my hand like a knife. I woke in a cold sweat, too disturbed by my maniacal alter ego of the nightmare to even bother with a shower. Heading downstairs, I called for Will to get up. No response. I went to his room and I knocked on the door. Will, you okay? The door creaked open. I could hear his alarm softly going off. I flipped the light switch up and I nearly fainted. My son was dangling from his ceiling. His gaming chair collapsed under his feet, his face blue, and his neck snapped as the rope swayed him back and forth. Frantically, I pushed his bed over to where he hung, using my own bare strength to cut him down, trying desperately to revive him. With no success. I sobbed bitterly, unable to come to terms with what I was even seeing. I called the police first, then my own job to let them know I wouldn't be coming in. I was too numb to even move until the cops arrived. When they did, the first thing they asked for was Will's phone. Kids these days are following a new trend, leaving their notes online and such. We wanted to check and see. It might give you some closure, too, they explained. I didn't want to even imagine seeing a video of my son hang himself, but I relented. I gave them the phone, following that it might be the only resolution I received for this madness. It's unlocked, I said, passing the cell to them. The cops went into the other room and scrolled through his cell phone as I paced my master bedroom. Is it all right if I take a quick shower? I asked. I suddenly realized that I was drenched in sweat. The police nodded, casually, continuing to scroll through Will's social media as I opened my bathroom door in frozen place. There on the mirror, written with a bar of soap, was my son's name. Sir, can you explain this? One officer asked. They put the phone out in front of my face. I saw myself on camera holding a broken piece of glass, standing over Will's body, blood dripping from my hands. My nightmare come to life. No, I would never hurt him, I begged. We're going to need you to come with us. Answer a few more questions, sir, they said, blocking me from leaving the bedroom. My world was spiraling. I stared at the mirror where Will's name was etched. Oh, all right, just let me take a quick piss, okay? I walked backwards into the bathroom, closing the door and taking a deep breath. The world was no longer what I thought it to be. I slammed my fist against the door and cried profusely, my knees wobbling. It's not over yet, a voice whispered behind me. I turned terrified to see a bloody version of myself standing on the other side of the mirror. Take your phone. Finish it. There's one more step to the mirror challenge. I didn't even remember bringing my phone in there. But there it was. You did this. You, not me. I'm gonna make sure that the world knows about this goddamn challenge, I shouted as I slammed my fist against the glass. Do it. Spread our name into the world. Release the void. The mirror started to crack, and the devilish doppelganger faded as I punched the mirror repeatedly, my knuckles stained red. Sir, don't make us come in there, the police shouted. I sat on the toilet, and I quickly realized I had only one chance. I posted this online to as many places as I can to warn others about this challenge. I know I can't save myself, but maybe stop others from doing something far worse. I feel a cold emptiness lingering in my bones as I have to leave. Knowing that I may have given the mirror precisely what it wanted, but what else was I supposed to do? I mean, what would you do? I hope you know the answer, because I have a feeling this new trend isn't going away anytime soon. It may just be the death of us. Hey there kids, it's me, MrCreepyPasta, and thank you for watching tonight's video, or listening to tonight's podcast. I want to tell you about one quick thing before we say goodbye for the evening, and that's going to be about the MrCreepyPasta plush. There's a brand new plush that's available, and this is going to be running on like every single video, I think, for at least a couple of weeks for the entirety of this campaign, because the plush is only available for a limited time. So if you guys head over to makeship.com, then you guys are able to get this MrCreepyPasta plush. It's super cool. I worked with the original person who designed my character to be able to create this plush, and I think it's something that you guys will really love. It glows in the dark, which is really cool, and he's super soft and cuddly. So it's makeship.com, makeship.com/products/MrCreepyPasta-plush. Or you know what's easier? Makeship.com. There you go. And as always, I want to give a very big thank you to everybody who is supporting me on Patreon. A huge thank you to patrons, such as Jordan Alexander Sanchez, Brian Arce, Bobby Karman, Stephanie Butler, Tristain Pelton, Chance Burnett, Diana Kraus, William King, Heather McDonald, Reaper61167, Alex the Sandwich, Darth Miver, Michael Ortiz, Satanic Aries, Ness69420, aisodoehtraed with 2 exclamation points, Nessie, Ronnie Hansen, BardoHawk764, Melancholy Corpse, Ferb, Harley, Billy Morrow, Madam Skullbunny, Sashi Sazaku, Grizzly Olsen.pro, Kayden the Spooky Boy, Zane Nightshade, MyBodySoundsLikeRiceKrispys, AshWood, Lord of the Weebs, Jay, Miss Alexandra, Mr. Unsettling Spaghetti, Suji Campbell, Stricken, Azarine Fox, Fried Chicken 12, Freddy Krueger, Ty Nanny, Michael Scarborough, Infernal One, Lisa Cottrell, Caspian, Jordan Ells, Hades Nephew, Tater Chip, Acid System, Prozac and Pancake Appreciation Society, Cryptic Nightmares, Kiri the Sloth, Tommy Green, Fester's Lampshade, Sky Harbor, Nina Smith, Nico Cayo, Rafael Rodriguez, The Ginger Bros, Aaron Stormcrow, Daniel Polson, Trey Smiles, and Corey Kenshin. Thank you guys so much, so much for being a part of the Patreon and helping me keep the lights on and helping me get exclusive stories and everything that we do on the channel here. It really means so much to me. I hope you all have a very happy Halloween and sweet dreams.